My name is Lena. I'm 22 now. I've been coming here since I was 14.
When I first started coming Inside Out, I was kind of shy and didn't like to talk to a lot of people and didn't really know who I was or who I wanted to be. I guess I was more a loner. I didn't like to socialize and I wouldn't talk to people. But then when I came Inside Out, all that changed. I started talking to people. I started opening up. I was a happier person. Everything just, it was almost like a 360 almost.
When you walk in to Inside Out, you understand, like, there's nothing here that's gonna hurt me or make me fearful of being myself. It's like you just walk in and you leave everything else, your cape and everything at the door, and you just walk in to be yourself.
We have a number of youth who come out in this community who are not accepted from their family, and sometimes they don't have a place to go, they don't have that support or acceptance. They're constantly being told that being who they are is not okay. And coming here into this space, it's not like that. It is one of probably the only space youth may have where they're told it's okay to be who you are. They are accepted, they're supported, they find community, they find family.
Life is about walking down a path in the woods, and these youth are faced with a massive roadblock, and they have to pick which fork they're going to take, and Inside Out kind of helps them along a path of healthier choices. Without that, I could see it being a pretty dark path.
This is the place where you don't have to walk in through the doors and identify your sexual orientation or your gender identity. You just walk through the door and you are, name, right? Like I walk through the door and I'm just Vanessa. In other spaces, they can walk through the door and be the gay student or the lesbian teacher or whatever. Here, that's not true. And I think this is one of the few spaces as a youth that you know for sure you're not going to be pigeonholed into anything. You're just going to be who you are.
They come here, they feel safe. We have a lot of rules, and they seem to be comforted by those. They support those. You can see them enforcing those with each other and with the new youth that come in. When they come in, they know what to expect. They know that the rules are for their safety, and they seem to really appreciate that.
Being accepted is needed, I think, in everyone. I truly feel that when I walk into Inside Out, it's not about being accepted. It's not about even completely being understood. It's just about being yourself. And no one looks at you for being yourself. No one makes any derogatory slanders or because you're just being yourself. Everyone's here to pick each other up, not to tear you down.
An organization like Inside Out helps channel that energy, that drive, that focus from somebody who's hurting so badly to have a place like Inside Out where they know that they're loved and they're supported and they're accepted for who they are.
There's always fun people, lots of laughs. Just like be yourself, have fun, enjoy life. That kind of attitude is what I have when I come to Inside Out.
It's helped me by realizing that it doesn't matter other people's opinions because you are the only person that has to live your life and walk in your shoes. And you have to do what's right for you to make yourself happy.
It's helped me with my self-esteem. It's helped me just build friends and confidence. I can trust more people, mostly here. I'm kind of standoffish with other people, but here I'm all friendly and nice to them.
There are youth here who have parents who love them and they bring them here because they want them to be around other youth like them and they want them to know who they are and know it's okay. And there's other youth who come here because there's nowhere else for them to go. And they can come here and be happy and socialize with their friends, get food. We have food they can take with them. We have clothes. We have warm coats and things like that. And there's some youth, I think, this is one of the few places they can come to get those resources because, their parents have put them out.
There are people that don't feel accepted or don't get accepted in their homes, their schools, different organizations, and they get bullied and teased, and they just need to have a spot where they can completely be themselves and open up and be able to know that whatever they say, whatever they wear, whatever they act or do while they're in these walls is perfectly fine. Like, it's not going to be judged, you're not going to be criticized for it. So that Inside Out, I don't know if a lot of people that do come here would have that stability.
I don't think very many of them would be here. I mean, we see massive suicide rates with our target population.
I'd feel like someone just like ripped my heart out and then stepped on it, and then it would just be so detrimental and heartbreaking.
I'm not sure where these young people would go. It frightens me to think what would happen to them.
We see them turning to drugs, alcohol, sex as a way of gaining that love and affection that they're not getting elsewhere. I don't know that without Inside Out, the youth would be empowered to make some of the smarter, safer choices that they could make to get them on a healthier path. I hope that people will recognize that serving Inside Out isn't just about serving the youth. You get a benefit out of it too. I get to see kids every day who have pulled themselves up by their bootstraps and struggled really hard, and I've gotten to see kids that have great coming out stories.
I don't think I would be where I am today. And I'm glad that I never even had to think that way. I wasn't happy. I wasn't motivated. I was just a shell. So I can honestly say that coming to Inside Out has made me more confident in who I am on the outside world. It's gained courage to be able to stand up for what may not be right on the outside world, regardless of fears or beliefs or other people's opinions. You start to gain confidence in yourself just being around so many people who have confidence in you.
Inside Out has afforded me the opportunity to see some beautiful things, both the kids that have struggled and succeeded, as well as the kids that just succeeded naturally and they had a lot of love and support, and we don't get to see that all the time. So one of the best ways that I think people can help is to facilitate, to come check out the space, get to know the youth. It provides not only the youth with the love and support that they need, but I think facilitators and volunteers get so much out of it too.
I think that we honestly can and do benefit from donations all the time. Donations in terms of food, right? Just to feed the youth that are here whenever they are here. I think even just more monetary donations to be able to do more things, take them on more excursions, get them more out into the community. Somebody's got to pay to keep these lights on. I just think that the resources and the donations, whatever it might look like, we can never have enough of that or too much of that.
It's just so important for us to be here. It's really important to continue getting that support. So our doors are always open for the youth who come through these doors, or allowing us to go out in the community and to meet with new youth and to do our trainings for educators. So that's definitely a challenge, is to make sure people realize that we're always going to be in a constant flow of needing resources, financial gifts that really help us sustain. So any gift of level really helps. Because we're doing well today, but I want to make sure that we're here tomorrow and the next 10 years for the new generation of youth who live in this community and really need support and acceptance.